So guys, welcome. First of all, I want to say congratulations to all the pioneers. Now, I know that many people may not really understand what is going on now. The first thing that I want to say in this particular video is just to give you an update about the Pi network, what they said, how it went. The CEO said a lot of things, but many people were expecting to hear something like listing on top tier exchange, but that did not happen. What they said is extremely important. What they said is what all pioneer wants. And that's what I'm going to share with you in this particular video. Irrespective of that, the Pi in exchange has really gone down. Let me show you this in CoinMarketCap. Now, as you can see here, I'm here in CoinMarketCap, and if I should scroll down here, you can see that Pi has dropped to 23rd position. You can see it here, and it's currently trading at 0.9287. That's to let you know that it has dropped. Now you know that the whole update is basically about the Pi Ventures, where they intend to invest this 100 million in innovative startups. So if I should click on this learn more, you can see here that they said launching Pi Network Ventures, investing 100 million in innovative startups. Now, a lot of people don't really understand this, but hold on, I'm going to explain this to you. Now, you can see here, today marks a transformative moment for the Pi community. The Pi Foundation is thrilled to announce the official launch of Pi Network Ventures, a development initiative of 100 million held in Pi and USD, which will strategically invest in startups and businesses, including those that advance the utility, adoption, and real-world impacts of Pi. Now, get this. You see, some months ago, I made a video and explained some things about the Pi ecosystem. But that video is very straightforward. That video is still on my Facebook page. But what you've got to understand here is this. Pi will not come out plain to tell you this is what we are working on. They want to ensure that everything is legalized. They don't want to say anything that will implicate them. That's what you've got to understand. And what this simply means is that they intend to invest into small businesses. Now, when they invest into these businesses, guess what will happen? These businesses will start accepting Pi. If I am the one investing in you, you can eventually accept what I am producing. That's what Pi is doing. So they are now investing some money into startups. And now, these startups will now start accepting Pi as their currencies. And when they start accepting Pi, there will be competition with other startups, with other similar businesses that are not accepting Pi. And now, let's proceed. You can see here, Pi Network Ventures is established through the Pi Foundation, an ownerless organization intended to steer the long-term development of the Pi ecosystem and help facilitate the sustainability and functionality of the network for the future. The Pi earmark for the initiative comes from the 10% of the tokens that are specifically allocated for the Foundation reserves. More information on Pi supply and tokenomics is available here. Now, this particular money that they are investing into these startups are coming from the 10% that they have reserved for themselves. So the 10% in the tokenomics is basically to invest in these startups, as you can hear here. And now they said this moment marks the pivotal step forward for Pi, especially now that Open Network has launched and external connectivity is enabled, opening the door to more impactful utility creation and real-world integration. Now, a lot of people don't really know that what they're actually doing is to integrate this in the real world. When they now invest in these startups, things start to happen. People start accepting Pi. Guess what will happen? That is when you now understand that the price of Pi will increase, even in those exchanges that you are talking about, because a lot of people are always controlled by the prices in exchanges. but this is what it means. Once the real world starts accepting Pi based on them investing in different startups, that's when you guys will understand what is about to happen. Now you can also see here the vision behind Pi Network Ventures is first of all to boost utility. That will happen. You can also see here enables more of the world's production onto Pi network. That will also happen. You can see here bring Pi to real world. That will also happen. So they are working strategically to ensure that everything is in line. So you can come here and go through this. But in summary, what you just need to understand is that today's update is very essential. Why? Because this is the first step to positioning things. When we are talking about the ecosystem, people accepting Pi in real world, they have to build some structures. And the first step is ensuring that you have some businesses that are already accepting Pi. And once you have those businesses that are accepting Pi in real world, guess what will happen? Other people that are also selling things in real world will want to start accepting Pi. And once that happens, the price of Pi will increase not only in real world but even in cryptocurrency industry. And that's what you gotta understand. So guys, we just pray that everything should work out. Now if you should read down here, you will understand different benefits that different ventures or these startups will benefit, and any business that will align with Pi will benefit from Pi. So this is good news, guys. I still congratulate all the pioneers and we hope for the best. Pi to the moon. Take care of yourself, guys, and until you hear from me again, make the rest of your life the best of your life. Bye.